Fox 61 Flood Relief Special Report.
Right now on Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
I don't think anybody has ever seen a flood this devastating.
It's been more than a week since historic rainfall fell on communities across southwestern Connecticut.
But to see how this flood changed the outline of Seymour and Oxford and Southbury, it's amazing.
Raging water washed away what took a lifetime for many to build.
When I came out here with a flashlight and seeing that my barn was gone, I dropped to the ground and just screaming, oh my God, it's all gone.
The impact is too great to comprehend.
It literally took my breath away. We saw the water, we knew it was bad, but to see this was so unexpected.
Now communities are coming together.
We all stick together. We're all trying to help each other out here any way we can. It's amazing what this town is doing.
That's the only way you can get through is with each other.
Now, over the course of the past about a week and a half, several communities across the Naugatuck Valley just devastated by that flooding.
And it is our commitment to continue to cover this every step of the way. But if you're just joining us this morning, I want to take a step back and really show you how we got to where we are today. Nearly 2 weeks ago, what started off as a quiet Sunday turned into a nightmare for many. The rain started falling.
They have a dog.
And didn't stop.
This is crazy. How high? Just imagine how high. Somehow we're in here, but you can see how high it is.
For hours it fell, causing catastrophic flooding in the southwest part of the state.
It looks like a lake right now, but it was just like a creek, a small little, flow of water, and that leads out, and now everything is just flooded.
Roads washed out.
This is horrible. I never seen destruction like this around here ever.
We'll be lucky if these roadways are open by Christmas at this point.
Homes and businesses destroyed.
This is home, and unfortunately, it's not any longer. It's gone.
The historic flooding turning deadly for two women. Ethlyn Jordan and Audrey Rutkowski swept away by the floodwaters.
This is a tragic and devastating day for Oxford.
Out of the devastation come stories of survival and perseverance.
This town always comes together. People are phenomenal. This is a wonderful town.
A single mom who lost her home finding strength in her community to pick up the pieces of what remains.
Everybody's helping everyone and anyone, and that's amazing. That's the best part of this, is seeing everybody rally.
A couple whose farm was washed out vowing to start over.
And I'm going to rebuild, and it's going to be stronger, better, and bigger than it was before.
A simple concept not taken for granted. People helping people.
They come down and get us to come up and eat. Every time I turn around, there's food here.
I've made so many new friends on the street. I've learned so much about my neighbors. It's that same wonderful feeling we had of everyone coming together.
People helping people, neighbors helping neighbors is what this hour is all about. We will be checking in with a lot of the folks you just heard from over the course of the next hour. Grateful to have two wonderful young women with me right now as we celebrate the work that you are doing here at the Seymour Oxford Food Bank this morning.
Welcome back. If you're just waking up and you're joining us here on Fox 61, we are at the Seymour Oxford Food Bank this morning as we are beginning our Fox 61 flood relief drive, bringing you the stories of people who were impacted by that historic storm here in Western Connecticut.
It was a rainy Sunday afternoon, and it wasn't anything out of the ordinary to begin around, I'd say, 2 o'clock that day. The little creek we had running through the middle of the property was starting to raise a little bit and widen a little bit and go faster a little bit, and then things just started kind of crumbling at that point. A tree came down and took out a little footbridge we had across the little creek, and then the deck started to go, the oil tank teared away from the house, the water kept coming up and widening, and the neighbors started to come out, and we just kind of over several hours watched everything just kind of crumble away.
Welcome back to the Fox 61 flood relief drive.
It is an incredible morning. So many people stepping up to make a big impact. Want to check in with Fox 61's Lindsay Kane with more on all of this. Lindsay, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Well, the Elks Lodge is still here making their contributions, and of course you can see this pile still continues to just stack higher and higher, which is absolutely fabulous to see. So right now I'm here with Jim Garfield, who's with the Milford Elks Lodge. Jim, just talk to us a little bit about what the preparation was like in order to bring donations this big.
Oh, it was great.
My farm is gone. The mudslide took everything away. So my 100+ animals, my chickens are gone. And I'm heartbroken. Our pool's gone, our pool house, our solar, everything is gone.
For folks who aren't part of our farming community, it may be hard to kind of wrap your head around all of that. What did this mean for you and your livelihood and your spirit and what you love the most?
This was my income. This was my heart and soul, my therapy after my other job. And it's gone. I have everything that I've worked so hard for and put blood, sweat, and tears into is gone in a matter of seconds.
Wow. How have you tried to navigate the last 2 weeks?
It's been so tough. I'm very overwhelmed, and we don't know what to do from here. We don't.
Well, we know what we can do, and we can ask for the generosity of folks watching at home. It is easy to ask when you know it's going for a good cause. There is a QR code. People are donating. Speak to the men and women who are watching you this morning. What do you want them to know?
Please just help us because we have so much damage, and we just need everybody's help.
What is your biggest fear right now?
That we won't be able to rebuild, and I can continue running Kathy's House of Chickens, and that we'll never ever gonna get it back again.
Is there a ray of light in this as you look around and see these people stepping up or people watching at home giving so generously? What does that say to you in your heart?
The community, Southbury community, all the community, my customers, my family, my friends have been nothing but support for us, and it's overwhelming with love. I'm overwhelmed, and we're very grateful.
Well, know from our heart that your willingness to share your story is what moves the needle, right? People are watching at home and they're hearing how you've been directly impacted by this. So it is brave of you to do that, and we are grateful. What are your hopes for the days and weeks ahead?
That we can just raise enough and we can continue on and getting our lives back on track.
All right, well, I'm giving out free hugs this morning.
Thank
we
you.
are wishing you the best. Symphony Privet, this is what the morning is all about, and I know you're with more folks looking to make an impact this morning.
Thank you.
Alrighty, thank you, Keith.